What's up, YouTube? I got a 2018 Ram 2500 Promaster. Oh, all right. Today we have a problem. As you can see, I got my key on and no horn. All right. So if you guys want to do a little bit of diagnostic, checking your fuse and relay, and I am gonna show you fuse. You want to check this car. I cannot like test the fuses because they close up the ports. I did do a video on USB and its charging port fuse videos, and these fuses was bad. I do have video on that, and I do have diagram on a whole bunch of stuff if you need to know which fuse is what. All right, check out my other videos. But you see this right here, this is your horn relay. It's the one in the middle. There's 5 relays that look the same. Come on. So it's this one right here. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you could take this relay out of there. All you do is grab it with the needle nose and it should come out, and then you can swap it with another one. These are tough little guys, so let's try a little bit harder. Come on, I'm not gonna be able to do it with one hand, but you can swap it with this. This is the AC relay. You can also swap it with this one right here. This is a power outlet relay. So maybe it could be that your AC relay is bad as well. So swap it. Try different ones. You could use this one. This is for a power outlet, but you will be shutting down your power outlet. But horn fuse, very important. 1, 2, 3. You see how I connected a line here to here? So it's a 30 fuse. Horn fuse is this 15 amp right here. So since you can't test it, what you're gonna do is you can just pull it out and put another fuse. This car is terrible with the fuses. They just don't want to come out. But this one looks pretty good. The fuse looks good, so I'm not gonna change it. It might be a blown, it could be a horn itself. It could be a ground. It could be the switch in the in your steering system. It could be a relay. So try these sort of few things, so now at least you know where the fuse is and where the relay is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. But if I do discover something else with this car, because I am going to go further, I'm probably going to go deep into the relay, and I'm probably going to hotwire the horn, and let's see if your horn works out. Then we'll put a test light here in one of the circuits, see if the signal comes from there to the computer and it gets here. And do check the rest of your fuses and relay just in case. All right, so the horn doesn't work on this guy. This is a part 2. I showed you fuses earlier on my videos. This is a 2018 Promaster Ram 2500. So we have an issue, no horn whatsoever. So here's a relay for the horn right here. So this is the horn relay, and let's look at our diagram in the back. So this is the horn relay, and this third fuse, 15 amp, this blue one right there, this blue one right here is for the horn. So this and this work together. Let me show you what I discovered so far. So let's pull out this relay. Let's go into our diagram mode here. You see the number 30 right there? My lighting is just crazy bright. So this is a relay. So pretty much when you press your horn, this thing gives a signal, teen, teen, teen. It goes through some type of module, and then it engages a ground into this relay, because we have 15 amp fuse, number 10 fuse right there, F10, that's a 15 amp fuse. So that's what we're looking at. So the fuse comes down, bam, there's a power over here, but this relay needs to engage, and this power should be sitting over here. So what I discovered was so far, there's number 30 leg here. This is the one right there. All right, so if you look at it, that's the leg that goes right there on the fuse itself. That's that one right there. Let me get my lighting a little bit on this side. So that's the leg. So check this out. I ground this. There should be power sitting over here. There should be power, and we have power. What I did was, let's take this off and let's pull out this fuse just to confirm it. All right, guys, because this vehicle is crazy on fuses. There's nothing like pretty much actual. You can't even check these fuses because they don't have that tip to check. But anyways, let's put this back. All right, and then now we don't have power, but if I put this fuse back in, we have power. All right, so this circuit from here to here is good, but now we need to check 85. Let's see if 85 should have live power right there. 85 is this leg right here. All right, so if you look at the relay in that manner, 85 leg is that one right there, so it'd be the one over here. Let me show you where I put this guy at. So make sure you get a good little view of this. So I'm using a pin here, cotter pin. And we have no power. In 85, so there's no power here. But what we're gonna do is, I'm waiting for one of my friends, so once he come over here, we're gonna check 86. We'll put a test light on it, but we need to invert ground and power because this is ground controlled since we needed power there. And we're gonna check one more thing. 87 should have ground because it's gonna backfeed right through the horn. It should backfeed. So let's look for 86. If it backfeeds 86, that means I can jump it and see if the horn just goes meh. So right now we're checking for ground, so we're gonna switch to positive here. And okay, I might be wrong there, but alright, so there's nothing there. Maybe it's not gonna backfeed, or maybe my test light's not connected properly. But 86, let me just make sure I got it. I'm sorry, 85. 85 is correct. 85 is, I'm sorry, 85. I don't know if I checked the right one. 85 is the one more closer this way. Let's do it again. I hope I checked the correct one. 85. Oh, it does have a very tiny bit. See that? Okay, so if I take a wire and jump it from here to there, it should go boom. All right, guys, I was wrong there. I'm sorry. 85 should be a power. What was I checking there? 86. 86 is the ground cable. So far all I discovered was there was no power here at the 85. And so what I did was I made a mistake. So 87 is the cable that goes to the horn. So 87, let me look at what's in the 87. 87 is this middle leg right here. So you see I put the pin already in the middle leg right there. And I got me a power. So all this lead is connected to power there. Check this out. There you go. So we figured out, so pretty much our circuit is pretty good. Only thing I can't check is, you know what? Let's check this 86 because my friend is not here. I'll connect my phone to the camera. And what I'm gonna do is 86. Let's figure out 86. That way, because I need somebody to press the horn while this is going on. But 87. I'm sorry, 86. You can easily mistake things here. 86. Okay, at 85, I should have power. Let's check one more time. 85 is this. It's hard to see on this guy. 85 is this leg right here. And that's the one right here. So 85, if I put it that way, it'd be this one. Let's just check power one more time. There should be power here all times. All right, so let's switch up this little guy to ground here. Okay, so yeah, definitely we don't have power there. We don't have power there. But let's check the control. 86. 86 is the opposite one right there. So that's 86. So this is where the signal from the horn comes in. So if this doesn't give me signal, we have a problem with something else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna put this test light here, and I'll put my camera here, and I'll go inside with my phone and press the horn. All right, guys, so what I did was I put my test light here, and I tried to check if there was a control coming from the horn switch. So we have multiple problems here. First of all, we don't have power in one of the leads that that's on the relay that's gonna control, that's gonna give a power to the relay. We do have a power that's gonna go directly to the horn, but also we don't have a control. So most likely it's gonna need a further diagnostic, but we do need to inform the customer. Maybe they don't want to go further because we don't want to go bananas checking because the little guy goes through the body module. The little thing I showed you guys here. Let me pick up my circuit here. So it does go through a body module here. Let me put my light up here. This is the body module. So when you press the horn, it goes through the body module. You can check here to see if your switch is good, because when you press the steering horn, if this thing gives out a ground, good, that means your switch is good. Then this needs to have an output, and it could be a broken cable, it could be anything, it could be a bad circuit inside this fuse box itself. But long story short, we're gonna have to continue this. If the customer agrees, we'll go further and update the customer. Anyways, all right guys, it's a Monday morning. This is a friend of mine, 2018 Ram 2500. So as you see how I was working on the horn relay, we jumped the wire to go directly to make the horn come on. And I got my test light connected here. There's a reason why I did that. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. I got the horn working, but really there was no fucking problem. I said the F word. I'm sorry. Anyways, there was really no problem here. The problem was a bad mechanic that worked on this vehicle. So pretty much diagnostic his arm and a leg already, and use this little guy on a process that I'm about to show you inside. So this thing I was gonna go check. Customer said he doesn't want to replace a module. If it's a module, he doesn't want to replace a clock spring. If it's a clock spring, this does go through clock spring, the control of the horn. There's a clock spring. I'm gonna show you where the clock spring is. But it could have been the body module, because remember the circuit goes through the body module and it controls the ground from there. So horn switch shoots through the circuit, to the body module, straight to the relay. It grounds the relay, and there's a power waiting there that becomes magnetized, and the relay clicks, and bam, that's what it does when we jump there. It gives the power to that cable for the horn to come on. But let's go back inside here. I got Big Kahuna open over here. All right, there you go, the Big Kahuna, the horn. Okay, it's not working because I undid the job that I did. So what I did was I was gonna pop this airbag open to see if there's a cable ground in here. That ground can break. But to pop this airbag, you need to take off this cover, and you slightly just simply, but I didn't get to that point because I discovered something. You probably noticed it as we were working on it. So there's 3 of these little retainers in here. So you just pop this. There's one back over here. You can turn the steering. There's one on the opposite side here. So it's 3 of them, and the airbag comes off. Be careful, there is a harness inside. You don't want to break the harness. But to take off this cover, there's a screw here, there's a screw there, there's another screw here, and there's another screw here. They look something similar to this. And I use this torque here. This is what number is this? T15. Oh, sorry, T15. Also remove this cover over here, and this cover has a screw here, screw there, and a screw here, and the whole cover comes off, and it clicks in here and probably down there somewhere. So this cover comes off. Also took off the fuse box cover right there before that, but you could just take that along with it. But anyways, what I discovered down here was a whole bunch of connectors. I was gonna back pro the wires. I was gonna find the horn cable over here and trace it down from here. This is, instead of me opening the airbag out, I was gonna just test it from here, see if it gives a signal. But I found a whole bunch of connectors. I don't even know if this goes anywhere or this is some accessory stuff, but not really worried about. That's not part of my job. But look at this clock spring here. This is the clock spring. All right, the winding goes through it. It was disconnected. Check this out. So all I did was plug this back in, and you see the problem. All right, so this was the problem here. Check this out. Hey, get out of my way. Woo! Anyways, put everything back together. Make sure your harness does not come out. I don't know if this came out, but this was clicking early. I think I snapped something on this. I'm gonna have to work some magic here to get this thing to sit properly in its place. But that was the issue right there. Anyways, thank you for watching. We fixed the horn on this guy, but you can back probe the cables and everything, whatever you like. Just be careful. Airbag system is dangerous. You don't put your hands through here either, or here. We're all working on the airbag. Be precautious. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And job like this, I'm gonna charge him probably about 250 bucks because I spent a couple of hours on this guy. There's no telling that was disconnected, you know, we don't know that stuff. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. It takes time to figure out a problem like this. You gotta put your mind to it.